All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you are in this beautiful world. Welcome to Mindset Monday. I'm your host, Ryan Carthage. We'll be joined shortly by my awesome partner, Mr. Benny Allen. Hope everybody's doing well today. This awesome Monday. As always, let's turn off all distractions, grab a pen and paper, let's take lots of notes, and let's make sure that we participate and engage. And as always, we want to start our day off by taking massive action. That action stands for accepting all possible losses before entering a trade, preparing you for any outcome, centering yourself, body, mind, and spirit, ensuring a balanced approach to trading, trusting in education, strategy, trade skills, and intuition. Imagine your trade successfully materializing, obeying your trading strategy, avoiding decisions based on greed or fear, and never looking back or stopping once your trade has commenced. All right. So I am glad to be back on Monday. If everybody can hear me okay, drop me a one in the chat and we will get this thing on the move. All right. Perfect. Let's see here. Do this. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you are in this beautiful world. Welcome to Mindset Monday. I'm your host, Ryan Carthage. We'll be joined shortly by my awesome partner, Mr. Benny Allen. Hope everybody's doing well today on this beautiful Monday. As always, I want to start our day off by taking massive action. The action stands for accepting all possible losses before entering a trade, preparing you for any outcome, centering yourself, body, mind, and spirit, ensuring a balanced approach to trading, trusting your education, strategy, trade skills, and intuition. Imagine your trade successfully materializing, obeying your trading strategy, avoiding decisions based on greed or fear, and never looking back or stopping once your trade has commenced. All right. I think I had some audio issues there, so I wanted to redo that intro, but hope everybody can hear me okay now, and we will get this thing on the move. All right. So live there. Perfect. All right, good people. Um, so it's been a minute. It's been a minute, but I think we're gonna have some fun today. All right. So boom. All right. So good people. Shoot. There we go. There we go. That's it. Today we're going to dive into the science of achievement. The science of achievement, right? How some people consistently succeed while others struggle to make progress. How some people consistently succeed and how others struggle to make progress, right? The truth is, success, it really, when you're honest with yourself about it, it's really not a mystery, right? It follows patterns, right? And if you understand these patterns, you can recreate success in any area of your life, right? And so it really comes back to that idea of pattern recognition. Okay. So um my mentor Tony Robbins, he teaches that there are three critical factors in achieving anything, right? And those three critical factors are clarity of goals, right? You got to know exactly what you want and having a roadmap to get there, right? You got to have belief systems, right? Shifting the limiting beliefs to empowering ones to fuel your success. And then you got to ask power questions, right? Directing your focus to create the outcomes that you desire. Okay, so by the end of the session today, you'll not only understand these principles, but you'll walk away with practical strategies to implement these these principles immediately. All right, so let's get started. And I want to ask you a question. All right. Have you ever gotten in a car, started driving, but had no idea where you were going? Anybody ever done it? Probably not, right? It'd be crazy. It'd be crazy, right? You just waste your time, waste your gas, and end up frustrated, right? You don't put in the GPS and say go that way, right? It won't get you anywhere. But here's the thing. That's exactly how most people live their lives, right? They wake up, they go to work, they handle whatever comes their way, just hoping that things turn out okay, right? No real plan, no clear destination, just reacting to life instead of creating it. And then they wonder why they're not where they want to be. But you had a destination, right? You had a destination in mind. Uh, um, but here's the truth. If you don't know where you're going, how can you get there? If you don't know where you're going, how can you actually get there? Clarity is power, right? When you know exactly what you want, your brain works like a GPS, right? Guiding your steps step by step until you reach the destination, right? And that's why successful people are crystal clear on what they want. They don't just have wishes or vague dreams. They have clear, specific, actionable goals. If you talk to any of them, clear, specific, actionable goals, right? So let's talk about how to actually set goals that will move you forward. Okay. And a goal, you guys probably heard this called a goal without a plan is just a wish. It's just a wish, right? That's why that SMART goal method was designed. And we're going to talk through that today. And that SMART goal method is specific, specificity. Um, you got to clearly define what you want. Not just I want to get healthier, but I want to lose Ryan. I want to lose 35 pounds and I want to build muscle, right? The M is measurable in the SMART goal format, right? Set a target so you know when you've achieved it. Instead of, I want more money, I want to earn $375,000 this year, right? Specific, even down to the cents, $375,256.37, right? Measurable goals so you know when you get there and being specific about what you're doing. Now, the A, I challenge this term. I'll give it to you, but then I'll tell you why I challenge it. But it's achievable, right? Push yourself, but make sure it's realistic, right? Say I want to be a millionaire next month isn't exactly, it's exciting, but it's not exactly, in most cases, not necessarily realistic. However, what I want to say in this achievable section is you have to challenge your boundaries. You have to create things that move you, right? So if that goal is $1 million next month and it moves you, then are you willing to do the work to get there, right? So Achievable, right? In most cases, you're not going to make $1 million next month if you're starting from zero, right? But does it move you, right? And are you willing to put in the work to get there? That's kind of what I see as achievable. Then the R, relevant, right? Aligned with your bigger vision, that idea, that goal, that why that's bigger than you that we talk about all the time, right? Does this goal move you toward the life that you really desire? Okay. And then the T, time bound. Set a deadline, right? To create the sense of urgency, right? I'll increase my monthly income by 30% within the next 6 months, as an example, right? So with these elements, your goals, they're not just hopes, right? And so using this method, you turn the goal into real actionable steps that push you forward. Okay. So here's an example of what that could look like. Right. And you know what, let's do it together. In your notebook, in your notepad, or type it on your computer on your phone. I want you to write, right? I want you to think about one important goal in your life right now. One important goal in your life right now. It could be in business, it could be in trading, it could be your health, it could be finances, it could be relationships, or even just your own personal growth. And I want you to write that goal down in that SMART format, right? So I want you to answer these questions with this goal that you're going to write down. All right, specific. What exactly do you want? What exactly do you want? How can you measure that? How will you track your progress to achieve that thing? Is this goal achievable, right? Will it push you? Will it challenge you? Will it stretch you? Are you willing to put in the time there for the energy to achieve said goal? Is it achievable? All right. Is the goal within reach if you push and challenge yourself? Relevant. Is this goal relevant? Does this goal align with your bigger vision, your bigger why, that idea, that future version of yourself that's actually bigger than you? Is it relevant? And then when will you achieve this goal? When will you achieve this goal? Folks who just joined us, we're choosing a goal. We're choosing a SMART goal. SMART goal being specific. What exactly do you want? And you're writing this down in your journal. What exactly do you want? All right, picking one goal that we want to achieve this year. All right, what exactly do you want? Second piece is how will you track the progress of this goal? The third piece is achievable. Is this goal within reach if you challenge, if you push yourself outside of your comfort zone? Can you achieve that goal? Are you willing to put in the time, the effort, the energy to ensure that it happens? And then is it relevant? Does this goal align with the bigger vision of yourself? And then when will you achieve? What's the time frame that you're going to achieve this goal within? All right. I'll give you a couple more seconds for folks who just joined us. My man. Tell him I said what's up. I appreciate him. We're gonna get there. Now I want you to look at what you wrote. Does it feel clear? Right? Does it give you a sense of direction? If you put that into a GPS, would it give you a route to get there? If not, I'll give you another 30 seconds to refine it to make it more clear. All right, so here's what I want you to take away from this. Clarity is power. Clarity is power. If you don't define your goal, you can't achieve it. If you don't define your goal, you can't achieve it. But when you're clear about what you want, you give your brain something to focus on. And you start to train that reticular activation system to find those things that take you in that direction, that help you to achieve that thing. All right. Suddenly, then opportunities start to show up, ideas start to flow in, right? And resources randomly start to show up between people and things. And as you're out and about, you hear conversations differently, right? So from now on, no more vague goals. Get specific, all right? Get specific about your goals, all right? Because when you know exactly where you're going, you won't just go through life, right? You'll drive straight toward that success. You'll have some detours, things will happen, but those are lessons that are helping you to move closer to that goal. Got it? All right, let's keep moving. I told you, like these sessions, I want to make them very actionable and engaging. This year, we talked about coming into this year, we talked about focused intensity, right? And so it's time to turn it up another notch, right? So we're going to get in and we're going to take action. Okay. So next piece, we'll talk about this is probably the most powerful force shaping our lives. Well, this is the most powerful force of shaping our lives, and it's beliefs, right? Your beliefs control every single thing that you do or don't do for that matter, right? They're the filters that determine how you see the world and what you actually see in the world, right? What opportunities you recognize and the opportunities that you don't, right? And whether you actually take action or whether you hold yourself back, right? We talk about all the time. Two people facing the exact same challenge, but their beliefs will dictate then how they respond. All right. One person might say, this is too hard. I can't do this. And they'll quit. And the other person will say, I always find a way to succeed. And they push through until they get the results that they're looking for. Same situation, different beliefs, completely different outcome, right? So, how do we shape our reality, right? Your brain is always looking for proof that your beliefs are true. Say that again. Your brain is always looking for proof that your beliefs are true, right? If you believe you're bad at business, your mind will find the evidence. You're telling the reticular activation system to go find evidence that backs that statement up, right? You'll second guess every decision that you make. You'll hesitate to take action and you'll miss opportunities that are right in front of you. You sometimes you won't even see them right? But if you believe you're capable and you're resourceful, you'll look for ways to learn, to grow, and to adapt, even when challenges come. Still I rise, right? So the question is, what beliefs are shaping your reality right now today? Right? And I want you to take a second to think about this. I want you to take a second and think about, and maybe it's the goal that you wrote down, but think about a goal that you struggled to achieve, a goal that you struggled to achieve. Maybe it's dealing with your trading. Maybe it's on your job. Maybe it's in your family. Maybe it's your health, getting in shape, or even improving your financial situation. I want you to ask yourself, what belief, what belief is holding you back? What belief is holding you back? Common limiting beliefs sound like I'm not smart enough. I don't have enough time. Success is for other people, not me. I can't develop those skills. I can't learn that thing. It's too hard. These beliefs, they don't just sit in your mind, they determine what actions you take, right? If you believe you're not smart enough, you won't take action. You won't take on a challenge to push yourself to grow. If you believe you don't have enough time, you won't prioritize what really matters. So let's flip the script. Let's turn these into empowering beliefs, right? So that limiting belief, that belief that is keeping you from achieving that goal, I want you to write it down on your paper, right? I'm going to flip these into empowering beliefs. I can learn anything I need to succeed. I prioritize what matters most. Success is for anyone willing to take action, to put in the time, the effort, the energy, and that includes me. Feel the difference? Right? These new beliefs, they set us up for success instead of failure. Right? So I want you to write down that limiting belief that's holding you back. Take 15 seconds and write that limiting belief down. Now I want you to rewrite it as an empowering belief. Flip it into something that strengthens you, right? Something that empowers you, that that might even get you excited, right? So rewrite that limiting belief into an empowering belief. Everybody got it written down? Everybody got it reframed? Drop me an I in the chat if you've got it reframed. Or you can unmute yourself and say I as well. Get some engagement happening.
Aye.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. So now what I want you to do, I want you to read that new belief out loud with confidence. Read the new belief out loud with confidence. I want you to own it. Say it as if you already believe that it's 100%. It's already happening. Because this is how you start to rewire your brain for success, right? Say it, own it with confidence. Hopefully, you don't wake your family up, but say it with confidence. Own it right now that you've already achieved this thing. And I want you to feel it in your body. Feel what it feels like to achieve that thing. How does it feel? Right? Do you feel lighter? Do you start to feel the change, the energetic change happening internally? Right? Talk about changing the state, right? Because when you change your beliefs, you change the future. Right? You literally change what you see. Now, here's the bottom line. Your beliefs, your beliefs, your beliefs are not facts. They're just thoughts you've repeated over and over and over again. Your beliefs are not facts. They're just thoughts that you repeated over and over and over again. And the good news is you have the power to change them. You have the power to control them. So starting today, I want us to challenge every limiting belief that comes up. Every time a limiting belief comes up, I want us to start challenging it and changing it into an empowering belief. Right? Ask yourself, is this really true? Or is this just a story I've been telling myself? And if it is true, how can I learn from it and how can I change it? And then adapt or adopt that belief that pushes you forward toward the next best version of yourself. Because once you shift your beliefs, everything will start to fall in place. You'll see the lesson, you'll learn the lesson, you'll implement, and you'll start to stack, right? And so every time a limiting belief comes up, I want you to reframe that limiting belief into an empowering one, and I want you to say it out loud, and I want you to own it. All right, you guys follow me there? You with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are.
Beautiful. Yeah. Let's keep going. Now let's talk about this third piece. This third piece to this algorithm, right? It's it might seem simple, but it's one of the most powerful ways we can start to reprogramming our mind for the life that we desire to live. And it's questions you ask yourself every single day. What questions do you ask yourself? Right? Most people don't realize this, but your brain is constantly asking and answering questions. Constantly, right? And most of the time, without you even noticing that questions are being answered. Okay. And the quality of your life, it's directly linked to the quality of the questions that you ask. Think about that. The quality of your life is directly linked to the quality of the questions that you ask. Let's do an experiment, right? Imagine something challenging happens. Close your eyes and imagine something challenging is happening, right? Maybe in your business, you lost a client, right? Or you didn't get the promotion at work. Or maybe you made a mistake at work. Maybe you made a mistake at home, right? If your first thought is, why does this always happen to me? What kind of answer do you think your brain is going to find? What kind of question, I mean, what kind of answer do you think your brain is going to find? Probably something like, because I'm not good enough, right? Because I never get these things right, because I'm not meant for this. And just like that, you program your mind to look for the proof of failure. Literally just like that. But imagine if instead you ask, how can I turn this into an opportunity? What lesson am I learning in this moment? Suddenly your brain starts to look for solutions instead of the problems. And just like that, you're reprogramming your mind to think differently. Your questions control your focus controls your reality. We don't get the life we experience, we get the life that we focus on, right? And the questions control the focus, right? The fastest way to change your life is to change the questions that you ask yourself. So instead of asking questions that drain your energy and keep you stuck, ask questions that shift your mindset toward growth, toward action, toward opportunity, right? And so I'm going to give you three questions that we can start asking ourselves every single day, right? Number one is, what am I grateful for? Right? Shift the focus to positivity instead of lack, optimism. Those things will energize you. What am I grateful for today? Second question is, what's one thing I can do right now? If you're in a situation that you might have hit a roadblock, what's one thing I can do right now to move me forward? To create action instead of creating an excuse, right? You come across a roadblock, the third question you can ask is, how can I turn this challenge into a lesson? What am I learning right now in this moment? Reframing those obstacles to growth instead of setbacks, right? So when you start your day by asking questions like these, you train your brain to focus on the progress, to find solutions, to look at it from an abundant perspective, opposed to problems and limitations, right? Simply by shifting the questions that we ask ourselves, right? So in these questions, that challenge that you just wrote down, that thing that you're struggling to achieve, that goal that you're struggling to achieve that you wrote down, think about the questions that you're asking yourself, right? Be honest. In that situation, whatever that goal is that you're struggling to achieve, what's the default question that you've been asking yourself about it? Why is this happening to me? What if I fail? Why can't I ever get this right? What's that question? I want you to write that question down. What's the default question that you ask yourself about that goal that you've been struggling to achieve? I want you to flip it, right? Right, right now, that question, whatever that default question is, write it an empowering question about the situation, right? That shifts your focus toward the solution. What can I learn from this? What's one small step I can take right now to move me forward? How is this challenge actually preparing me for the life that I desire to live, for the person that I desire to become? Flip the question, write an empowering question. Look at your question. Does it feel different? Do you feel more in control? Do you feel more powerful? Again, starting to rewire how we think, what we focus on, what we see, right? The questions that we ask ourselves every day, they legit shape our reality. Those questions are what trains the reticular activation system to identify the things that are important. If you ask disempowering questions, you'll get disempowering answers. And so when we start asking powerful solution-driven questions, you'll naturally start making different and better decisions, taking more action, and in turn, getting different and better results, right? So from now on, as we move through this experience we call life, take a second and pause and ask yourself, what's a better question than I can ask myself right now? What's an empowering question I can ask myself right now in this situation, whatever that situation may be? Because again, the quality of your questions determine the quality of your life. You guys with me? Shifting the questions, changing the questions that we're asking ourselves. So I want to bring everything together that we've talked about, right? We've gone through three pieces, right? Clarity of goals, belief systems, and the power of questions, right? And I want to put it all together into action. So I'm going to go through a quick achievement challenge. Okay. So go back to that SMART goal, right? And we'll take a couple more minutes on this just to make sure that goal is clear. All right. So go back to that goal, and I want you to make sure that that goal is clear on what you want, what you desire. Okay. So I want you to rewrite that goal. Boom. Whatever that is. The goal that you're committed to achieving over the next 30, 60, 90 days, 120 days, whatever that time frame may be. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound, right? Not I want to get into shape, but I will lose 10 pounds and run a 5K in the next 90 days. Right? This is going to be your roadmap. So the next piece, right? Beliefs that might be holding you back from achieving this goal, right? Because if you don't believe that it's possible, you won't try to achieve it. You won't take any action towards moving the needle. So look at that goal and ask yourself, what's the biggest limiting belief that has stopped me from achieving that goal before now? And I want you to write a powerful new belief. I don't want you to write that limiting belief in this section. I want you to think about it, and then I want you to write a new empowering belief that supports your success of achieving that goal. What's your new empowering belief? What's going to move you toward achieving that, seeing that differently, looking for the new opportunities that will help you to achieve that goal? I will make time for what matters the most. I can learn anything I need to succeed. Every past failure has prepared me for success in this moment. What's your new empowering belief about that situation, about that goal? And then the third step, your power questions, right? To keep you focused on moving forward. So if you normally ask, what if I fail? Or why is this so hard? Let's ask questions that lead to solutions. So write down your power question that will help you to stay on track with the goal, right? What is one step I can take today to move me closer? How can I make this process fun and exciting? What resources or people can help me to achieve this goal faster? These questions are going to be your GPS. You got your roadmap. These questions are going to be your GPS to guide the focus and the actions that will move you toward that goal, right? So what are your power questions? Right? What are your power questions? All right. That's what I want to do. I won't have you stand up. Now you can stand up if you want to, right? Or you can in your chair, right? Change your physiology, right? Sit up straight, strong, chest out, shoulders back, right? Change your physiology. Okay. I want us to take a deep breath. Shake out any hesitation that you might have, any nervousness that you might have. Shake it out. Get it out of your body. And I want us to make a powerful declaration right now, right? I want you to say your goal and new empowering belief out loud with confidence and own it. I am committed to losing 35 pounds in the next 3 months. I believe that my health is one of the most important things in my life, and my health will help me to achieve everything else that I desire in my life. I believe that I'm worth being healthy. I'm worthy of the power and energy that being healthy brings. Let's go. Let's go. Say it out loud and own it. And I want you to feel it in your body. Feel the energy of commitment. When you combine clarity, belief, and powerful focus, the people, nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. So this week, every morning, I want you to say your goal, your belief, and your power question out loud. Write it on a sticky note or write them on a sticky note, right? Put them as your phone's background. Whatever you need to do to keep them in front of you at all times. The more you focus on them, the faster you'll move toward them, right? This is how we create breakthroughs. This is how we create breakthroughs. Today, we covered the keys to personal achievement, good people. Clarity of goals, belief systems, power questions. Your future is in your hands. The life that you desire to live is in your hands. And the only thing standing between you and the success that you desire is clarity, belief, and the right questions. The path to success, the path to success is to take massive, determined action with focus. Today's the day. Today's the day. So again, every day this week, I want you to read that goal out loud. Reaffirm that empowering belief. And I want you to ask your power questions every day. That's Mindset Monday, good people. Floor is open, thoughts, feedback, questions.
Great session, Ryan.
Thank you. Appreciate that. I love it. I love it. All right. Anything from anybody before we wrap it up?
Hey man, this is valuable. You just dropped like a whole daily seminar that people spend thousands of dollars for in under an hour. Appreciate it.
I appreciate that, bro.
Indeed.
I appreciate it, man. All right, good people. Listen. We said it coming into the year, man. Focused intensity. Focused intensity. You're capable of way more than you know, way more than you give yourself credit for. And it's time that we start making these things happen. It's time to make it happen. It's time to make it happen. Let's go. Have a powerful Monday, good people. Peace.
You too. Thank you.